only me. This only happens to me. I just got the samples of something that I've been working on, and hopefully it looks good, and I hope that this whole little project that I've been thinking about forever works out. I'm so nervous. Oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. Oh wow, I like this. Okay, I'm excited now. Smells like chocolate. Actually, I've had this for a while. Imperfectly applying it to just that region of the cheekbones. What's up, everybody? So it is a gloomy, super rainy day here in New York. Like, it has been pouring non-stop. I'm about to head out of here. I'm heading to my friend's house, who is kind enough to help me with a self-tape that I have, and it's a bit of a journey. It's a train and a bus ride away, and I absolutely, number one, I hate going out in the rain when it's like this. Not because I'm gonna melt in the rain, it's just that the trains just never seem to be working properly. That's always like an issue, but I'm trying to be positive. But I don't like buses. I hate city buses. I can't stand it. But you know what, you gotta do what you gotta do. She's helping me out. I'm super grateful. I'm just excited to have a different person, like a different voice on my self-tapes other than my boyfriend, who I adore, and I'm so thankful that he's always helping me out for all of my last minute self-tapes. But it's nice to be working with, number one, another actor, but also, you know, a different voice altogether. So I'm running a tad bit late, so I need to rush on out of here and get this sucker done. What is up with the lighting? Ugh, I gotta change these damn bulbs. But anyway, yeah, let's get on out of here. I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Think. Oh, yes, a cover. Camera. Here we go. Light in the bathroom. Gotta turn that off. And, yeah, I need contact solution in case my contacts get dirty with makeup, which is the story of my life. And then, my glasses. Yes, glasses. Because as soon as I'm done self-taping, I am putting my glasses back on. I just cannot take contacts lately. And I do not like wearing my glasses when it's raining out. Something for my hair. Contact solution. Material, obviously. Then my lines. And let me turn these LED lights off. Oh no, do not want red lights. What is going on? Crap. Okay, there we go. Gotta take the garbage out. Don't you hate when you're like in a rush and you just try to make sure that you have everything? Always unplug everything before I leave. I don't know why, it's just like a thing. Just unplug everything, take everything out. Phone charger, because my phone takes forever to charge, and even though it's been charging since this morning, it's only at like 70%. So get that bad boy in there. Okay. All right, yeah, I think we're leaving like for real now. I missed my stop. My friend is supposed to come and meet me because she's not that far from me, from where I'm at. So I'm gonna pop into Panera and get some food and wait for her, so I'm not lost anymore. Where only me. This only happens to me. I'm such a hot mess, and I'm soaked. Completely soaked. Look at the rainbow.
It's like a full like leprechaun rainbow.
A leprechaun rainbow. Look. Shauna and I just finished my self-tape and we're talking, and she noticed this beautiful rainbow.
It's so pretty.
You know what this means, Shauna?
What does this mean?
We're both gonna book something really, really big this year.
It's gonna be fucking huge, dude.
Yeah, it is. I had to turn down the exposure so you guys could see it.
Look how radiant that shit is.
What's up, you guys? It's Saturday. I got up super early. I got some work done. I can't even talk. I outlined 2 videos and I also filmed one. I'm gonna give you a hint. Let's see if you guys can guess this. Here we go. Here are some products. You guys have any clue what the next video is going to be about? I'll just tell you, my hair is looking crazy. I just shot a video sharing some of my transitioning tips. If you're reverting back to naturally curly hair, that video will probably be up before this vlog. So yeah, check that out. I'll link it here in the cards somewhere and in the description box. So I do want to talk to you guys about something because I like to share, you know, things when I get inspired, motivated, rejuvenated, whatever word you want to use. I just want to sit down and have a conversation because yesterday I had a really great Skype call with a friend of mine that lives on the other side of the world. She's in the UK. It was really like an amazing conversation, and by the end of the night I realized that throughout the day I had little signs, or just like God speaking to me basically, that just reaffirmed how I've been feeling, what I've been thinking, and just like motivated me to just keep going and to do the things that I want to do. And I just wanted to share it with you guys because January is already over and we're into February. By March, most people give up on whatever their New Year's resolutions were, if they set them goals, etc. They're just kind of like, okay, well, I haven't even started, or whatever. They just give up on them. And I just want to say, like, I know I've said this before, but I just feel the need to keep reiterating it because the more conversations I have with people, it's like we all need those reminders. And you can start a goal at any time. It does not matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get started. Just get started. Perfection is a dream killer. Fear is a dream killer. Worrying is a dream killer. So cut that out. Just stop it. Seriously, you guys, I know I've said this in like one of my vlogs last year, I think it was, how I would get these ideas and I would start working on something, and if I saw that someone else did the same exact thing or something similar, I would just stop. I would press pause on that little dream of mine, that little goal, and say, okay, I can't do it because I don't want so-and-so to think that I'm copying, or I don't want anyone to think that I'm copying, and then I wouldn't do it. And after that video was when I got back to working on the things that I had already started. And you know, I'd be lying if I told you that I didn't have those moments where I was like, hold up a second, is this really a good idea? Should I do this? When I said to her my fear when it came to one of the projects that I had last year that I started and then stopped, and what she said was true, and I believe and I hear it, but you know, when it comes to you, you're just still a little bit like, I don't know. When it comes to like doing something that is already out there, what am I really offering? And she was just like, girl, first of all, when it comes to anyone thinking that maybe you're copying, it's not that deep. It's in the bigger picture, the grand scheme of things, like no one is thinking that hard, and whoever is, like, you're small. Like, expand your mind, right? Because Starbucks sells coffee, Dunkin' Donuts sells coffee. Depending what state you're in, I'm sure you have like another coffee chain, whatever. Did it stop any of them from selling freaking coffee? No, they each have their own brand. They each offer something different. And I always go back to the acting thing because, you know, I didn't think, oh, there's all these other Latina actresses, let me not be an actress. No, I wanted to do it. I feel like my story, my background, what I offer, my interpretation is different, and it's still in some way contributing, and that I didn't let that stop me from going to acting school and actually doing this. And at the core of who I am, like when I silence the voices and the opinions of others and I sit with my truest, honest self, I am not the type of person to not do something because of anyone else. That is just not who I am. It's not who I've ever been. If I put my mind to something and I say I want to try something or I want to do it, I freaking do it. And so it was just good to hear that an idea that I had was like a good one, because it's us and we think our idea is great, right? And then you start to wonder, wait, hold up, is this really a good idea? And other than my boyfriend and my friend in Long Island, hi Grizel, who I talk to about like everything, it's good to have like another person that's not in your everyday life that like can serve as like that third eye, that other perspective. And I guess I needed that, and it just put like a fire under my ass. You know, there may be some obstacles in the way. It may not go, like I said, the way that you wanted to, but the point is to just keep going and to keep doing it. This is just my little pep talk for you guys. If you're in a place of fear, if you're doubting yourself, if you're scared of what people are gonna think, if you're scared of whatever it is that you're scared of, like let it go. Like let it go. Fear is an imaginary word. I remember I took this acting class years ago and our teacher made us close our eyes and envision the word fear. Envisioning the word fear in like this blank, dark place. And then it was like, put that word in a box. You visualize it. You see the word in a box. And what are you gonna do with that box? You're gonna throw it out. It doesn't exist anymore. You have to be fearless. You have to step out on faith and see what happens. You just have to. I want to know what your goals are for the year. Like, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your goals are. Let me know if you've started on them. And if you haven't, I want to know why. I want to know what's holding you back. What is holding you back from starting something? Like, seriously, I want to know what it is. And let's have a conversation about that. Let's have an open and honest conversation about why we don't do the things that we do. You know? I hope that it inspired you. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. Bye.